Make sure you go and check out carmarshal.com. Over 100,000 new and used cars from dealers. You shop, you see what you like, negotiate prices, and get you a very good deal.
He's an Instagram model that's ended up on the wrong side of the law. Single mother Monique Agostino is being held in custody, charged over robberies targeting several Sydney cafes and shops.
Monique Agostino, the glossy Instagram model pictured here posing for the cameras, who promotes her credentials on social media as being a talent and model scout, as well as an entrepreneur. Today, her supporters entered the Downing Centre local court. The 23-year-old charged over her alleged involvement in a series of robberies on Sydney's north. Police allege the single mother, who is representing herself in court, was involved in burglaries in Killarney Heights, Forestville and St Ives. At 1:52am, it's alleged Miss Agostino was involved in a break-in at Pound of Pizza, where a mobile phone was allegedly stolen. Police allege at 1:54am she was involved in the attempted break-in at House of Fruit, and 2 minutes later, La Parisienne Cafe. At 2:48am, she was allegedly involved in the break-in of the Stanley Street Cafe, where $300 and a credit card went missing. It's alleged she used that card at McDonald's buying food worth $11.55. In November last year, officers pulled over Miss Agostini's car, a white Mitsubishi Lancer. In it, police allege was a black and orange chisel and 3 mobile phones, one with a sticker saying the property of Lynn Fox.
What is going on, guys? It's Jada Black here. I want to talk about an Instagram model from Sydney, Australia, who was busted being a criminal out here committing robberies at different locations. When I say different locations, I mean different locations. Now, you look at her pictures and say, I wouldn't see her doing that, right? But you'll be wrong. Not only that, they have her on video, people. They have this Instagram model on video doing the particular things said in the news story. Now I'm going to read from this 99 News out of Australia, but I don't know if I will, but I'll probably put the clip at the beginning of the video. If I can't, I'll just link it, because this is very riveting. Because you will look at her and you would not think that she would be committing all of these things that she's being accused of, but she actually is. And they caught her red-handed, people. They caught her red-handed. An Instagram model has been charged over a string of robberies across Sydney's north. Monique Agostino, who credits herself as a talent scout and entrepreneur, represented herself at Downing Centre local court today. The 23-year-old is charged over her alleged involvement in a series of robberies on Sydney's north. Police allege the single mother was involved in burglaries in Killarney Heights and St Ives in November last year. At 1:52am on the day in question, it's alleged Agostino was involved in a break-in at Pound of Pizza, where a mobile phone was allegedly stolen. Police allege she was then involved in an attempt break-in at House of Fruit at 1:54. Then another 2 minutes later at La Parisienne Cafe. I can already tell you, I don't know if she just has an addiction to taking things, but looking at some of these places, you can tell that either she has worked at these places before and she knows the schedule, she knows when the place is going to be closed, she knows where to go, or she's a frequent patron, a customer of these places, you know. At 2:48 a.m., she was allegedly involved in a break-in at Stanley Street Cafe where $300 and a credit card went missing. It alleged she used a credit card at McDonald's and bought $11.55 worth of food. Now, you would have to ask yourself, okay, what was the purpose of her doing this? Was she really that hard up for money? Was she really that broke? that she would go to these links in order to do what she is being accused of doing? How about getting a job, getting a career, going back to school? But I know she's a single mother. She'll take care of kids. But see, that's the thing. If you are a single mom, you have to make sure, one, that you can stay out of trouble. Two, that you can find a way to support your seed without you going through these links in order to do it. Because she's presenting herself on social media as if she got it together, like she's a professional, a talent scout. I don't know if they're just giving commissions as a talent scout, but obviously she's not making no money. And then she says she's an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur at what? Taking other people's stuff? So you're taking other people's stuff, and is that part of your career? Is that part of your career? I just would like to know. And then to go and she took somebody else's credit card and went to McDonald's, fam. Police pulled Miss Agostino's white Mitsubishi Lancer over in November of last year, allegedly finding a large orange and black chisel in 3 mobile phones, one with a sticker saying the property of Lynn Fox. So she's not even a good criminal. She's not even a good criminal. The accused woman is currently refused bail until her next court appearance. So she's going to be sitting in there, and she's going to be sitting in the jail, I guess, until she can pay this off. This is embarrassing on a lot of levels. This woman, once again, is presenting herself as a talent scout, entrepreneur, IG model. They even in the news report video, they presented her as an Instagram model. And let me tell you something. She's not the only one of the stories I've read of one of these quote unquote Instagram models doing things that get themselves caught up. There was one in particular IG model. She was actually on VH1. She was on a reality show for, I'm not sure what it is. I think it's Football Wives, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't Baller's Wives, but it was a show. No, it wasn't VH1. I think it was E. They had a show where they would have these girlfriends or wives of football players, and it was set in Miami, I believe. Or it was Athlete's Wife. I'm not sure the show. I saw a couple episodes because I remembered her because I saw her in the promo video. I was like, oh. So I went and saw a couple of episodes. I can't think of the show right now, but it was on ETV or Entertainment TV. And this particular female, she wore the afro. She was the Afro Latina, right? So she actually got busted trying to blackmail another, I believe, Instagram model. Or I think it was an Instagram model or athlete, whatever. I think she was blackmailing them in order to get money from them. And I think it was a female. I think it was an IG model. And she got busted, her and some Negro. They got busted, and they had a mugshot everywhere, but she still went on the show, and the issue was never brought up. The issue was never brought up about what happened in that case. And that was a couple of years ago. You know, I'm not talking about Love and Hip Hop. I'm not talking about that one. That was another show for athletes, wives, and girlfriends. I can't think of it right now. And also, you've seen this before, man. These IG models are broke. The only ones that are making serious money are the influencers who probably have YouTube channels that they're making revenue from. They are actually sponsored by certain companies. Like they have corporate companies that are sponsoring them. But those are like the top tier. You got to have a couple million followers. You know what I'm saying? Again, have like a YouTube page connected to your Instagram. Those are the only ones that are really making money. These other particular females who don't really have a brand, they're just saying they're Instagram models, they're not making money. And there's a lot of them like that. They aren't making money. That's why they're getting flown to Dubai. That's why they're getting flown to, certain parts of Africa and Europe, allegedly, because that's how they make money. They're hopping on planes and they're getting flown out. That's how they're making money. That's how they're able to stunt on social media. And it's no different than with Monique here. Monique is literally caught on video. They have screenshots of her committing these acts, man. This thing is embarrassing. This thing is embarrassing, man. And the thing is also, she's raising a kid. It's like, you got to put your priorities. You can still do the Instagram thing. Just get you a solid job. Now, maybe they're in her city. Maybe there's just not a lot of jobs hiring, but I doubt that, because women can get hired. I think in a lot of westernized countries, it's not very difficult for a woman to get work. I don't think it's very difficult for them to get work at all. I just think that she might just be lazy. And the fact that you have the stuff that you use to do these things, you got with you, instead of you putting it somewhere. You know, you got the stuff right in your car. It was almost as if she was casing a few businesses. She was casing a few businesses to see if she was going to catch a lick. And they caught her. But yeah, man, this is embarrassing on a lot of levels, man. And again, a lot of these particular Instagram models, man, they're doing extra things. Either they're committing acts like this, or they're getting flown out. And a lot of them are getting flown out. They are. Or they have some type of sugar daddy. You know, somebody is sponsoring them. When you see a lot of these IG models on all these different locations, taking all these trips, you best believe some guy is paying for those things, because they don't have money like that. It costs a lot of money to travel around the U.S. Imagine how much it costs to travel out of the country when you need passports. You got to pay for your hotel. You got to pay not only to go there, you got to pay to get back. These chicks are getting flown out, man. And of course, they're going to say that they have brands and influencers. I'm sorry, a couple $100,000 don't make you a brand. That, you know, unless your people are directly, because I know some IG models, right? They have people pay them directly to promote their brand, like a T-shirt, or like if you have a clothing brand, you're an independent clothing maker, and you have somebody who that you want to promote you, you can go to that person, you can pay them, and they will promote you. So you do have that. But when I look on a lot of these Instagram pages, they're not promoting anybody. They're just promoting themselves. I don't see no products. I don't see no clothing that they're promoting. They're only promoting their bodies, because they make the majority of their money, okay, by getting flued out. And they are putting themselves on display, because a lot of them chicks don't work nowhere, and they're looking for an easy payday, you know. Make sure you go to teesprings.com/unofficialjdb merch to go and purchase my exclusive tees and hoodies. Make sure you go to teesprings.com, go and buy you a couple things, and represent your red pill mindset.